play low. Silhouettes dancing in the soft shadow glow. Conversation sparking like matchstick flare, and we forget the world's even out there. We're alive in the hum of the screen, fingers gripping dreams in a neon sheen. No time for tomorrow, just tonight's fight. Grunge hearts pounding in the digital light. Grunge hearts pounding in the digital light. just repeats. Oh, spiky night, where's your land? You travel far but don't understand. And every mountain, every hill you climb, no home to find, not even in time. The wind it mocks, whistles his name. Stars above play a cruel little game. He's stronger now, tougher than steel, but the emptiness, man, it don't heal. Oh, spiky night, where's your land? You travel far but don't understand. And every mountain, every hill you climb, no home to find, not even in time. Faces blurred in the towns he passed. Stories shared, but they never last. Brass horns blew the beat of his feet.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all having a great day. Ooh. Do a little intro, we'll get rolling. Let's get rid of the text. Hello and welcome back to our continuing playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. So, in our last session, we got stomped by Manus and by Gwyn. And that may happen quite a bit more, but we are definitely defeating at least Gwyn today. Before we start going after them, though, I would like to do a couple of runs down into New Londo and see if we can pick up a... what's it called again? We need whatever it is to upgrade the Balderside Sword. So a large chunk. So I've got 5 humanity and reverse hollowing, and I got on the gold covetous ring, so hopefully our luck is maxed out enough to where we can pick up a chunk. I'm not sure how common these are. I've tried this several times, but never found a large chunk. Oh, I should probably switch over to... where's our ghost dagger? There. Let's go slay some ghosts. And see if we can get lucky. I haven't played in the last week, so this actually kind of works as a warm-up too. Alright. First ghost. Alright. Nope, not you. This one. Alright. heal. Oh, I did get a comment recently about how to cheese Manus. I don't know if we want to use that or not. We're definitely going to try and fight him normally a few times before trying it. Come on. There's another one in there that can come up here. Where you at? Come on. It's always the second one, like right in here. There you are. Okay. Now. Just so we don't get surrounded by ghosts. No, no. There we go. Let's heal again. Alright. Now we go downstairs. Go after these sword guys. I was told that these sword guys have these chunks that we want. Oh, okay. Well, you don't have one. Come on. There we go. You don't have anything. Guy facing the wall, which is kind of creepy. You don't have anything. Titanite chunk. Is that what we need? Titanite chunk. It's not that. I think it's a... Oh, slabs. We need a Titanite slab. Yeah, these guys are supposed to drop Titanite slabs. It's the last thing we'd need to upgrade our Balder side sword. Which I don't think is necessary for these fights, but I'm not a very good player. I would take the advantage. Plus, it'd be nice to have a fully maxed out weapon. Okay. 2 more sword guys, 2 more ghosts. There we go. Okay, you walked away. Chunk. No slab. Alright. Ghosts. Okay. Just brutal. Take that. Plus the ghosts. Really? Okay. There we go. Nothing. Alright. Use one of these homeward bones? Yeah. Then we'll make the trip one more time. That's as much as I'd really like to spend on this. Alright. Okay, do that one more time, see if we get that slab we're looking for. And whether or not we do, we're going towards Manus. Actually, once we get next to him, I kind of want to check the cheese strat that the guy was talking about. See if it's even doable. Then we'll go see if we can fight him. Who knows, maybe we'll get super lucky. And back to New Londo, switch back to the ghost sword. And we'll try it again. Alright. Yeah. These ghosts are still ridiculously strong. Kind of glad I didn't head down here earlier. Because we could have gotten down here right from the beginning of the playthrough. And Ghost Buddy. Isn't there another one? Could have swore there was another one. There we go. Okay. Now trigger this guy. Oh, come on. Okay, we got one of you. Still two more in here. Okay, where's the last one? Right there. I know your ways, sneaky ghosts. Jagged ghost blade. Switch over. Sword guys. Need a bestiary. Oof. Come on. There we go. Okay, you dropped something. We'll check that in a second. Chunk, not a slab. Chunk, not a slab. Not having much luck getting slabs. I think we've only picked up like one or two, and we used them on other weapons. Should have saved them for this, but I didn't know how rare they were going to be. I still don't fully understand the weapon upgrading system. And why you have to go to certain blacksmiths to get certain upgrade types. And that. Alright, one more out here. That'll work. Missed the backstab. I wonder if backstabs give you extra luck at finding stuff. Reward people for being sneaky. Nothing. I guess at least we can afford more arrows. Okay. Let's go, ghosts. Alright, last guy. Chunk. And nothing. Alright, well, done with this. Homeward Bone. Well, let's go buy some arrows, then go after Manus. Warp 2. I'm gonna perish. Nathan says, good luck. Thanks, Nathan. This is it's pretty tough. At least for me. Not sure how hard it is for everybody else. And
Well, hello again. You need anything?
need arrows. Might as well repair stuff though. Okay, purchase. Nick says, is mayonnaise the bad guy? Manus is, I think he's like a necromancer sort of a guy. Dark magics, whatever that is. So that's the one we're going after
Get yourself killed.
first. And then Gwyn, I don't know if he's a bad guy or a good guy. He's kind of like a god. And I guess he was good in that he was humanish. But I don't know beyond that. Let's see. Ulasile Township Dungeon. I don't know. So, evidently, Manus was, he was the pygmy, and then he got corrupted or something by the dark soul. So he became like a dark creature. Okay, so we want our bow, which is down below. There we go. And we want to switch this back over to that. I guess we probably want that. There we go. Rest here. Okay. Then we'll go. Kat says Mayo is like the first human consumed by the abyss, so he's been getting changed by it for the longest. Ah. Yeah, I don't have my head completely wrapped around the lore. After we finish the game, I do plan on looking up a full lore breakdown. Hear somebody tell the story. I've done that with other games, and I know that there are definitely people with way more ability to really research into stuff and put together pieces and tell a good story. Okay. Down. And then not this one. And not these ones. But somewhere around here. No, next one. Oh, we don't have a light source down here. No. Okay, that's not good. All right, back up. You're still following. Don't entirely know what these guys are yet either. Okay. Okay, where's the little red lights? From this other weird lady. Oh, we don't have our maggot helmet on. And red. Ah, she's back over there again. Why is she moving? Is she coming towards us or is she going away? I can't tell. Alright. There we go. Go away. We'll take that. Okay, now we can go around here. Creepy lady with the long arms and weird hands. Alright. Down the bridge that freaks me out. Don't like heights. Cat on his cell says, Gwyn was a god, started slowly destroying his soul in the Great Flame in order to stave off the coming age of the Dark Soul. Oh, wait a second. So, was it like the pygmy's turn or something? And Manus was jealous? Because that sounds like an interesting twist. Because then that means it would move from the age of gods to the age of men. After the age of dragons was over. Alright. Okay. So I got told that from up here, we could actually shoot Manus. I want to see if that's even possible. How would we shoot him from here? He's down there, right? Oh, that's him. That's him. Do we aggro him from up here? There's no way we can get that angle, though. Oh, he aims down. Oh, there he is. Do you still aim at the same spot no matter what? Or am I turning you? I'm just turning the camera. Okay, so more like that. Oh, this probably helped. Nope. Should we put on the helmet? We try it. Yeah, I don't think that helps. He's down there. Maybe we can't shoot him because he's under the overhang. Yeah, that's him. Oh, yeah, we did damage him. 61. What about those? At 47? We're gonna put some damage on you. Looks like we're not consistently hitting you, but... Cat on a Cell says, it's never fully confirmed, but the Dark Soul seems to be the only Great Soul created by the absence of the First Flame. Seems all the other 3 Great Souls require the Age of Fire to keep power. That's interesting. That's way more damage. While the Dark Soul is the soul of man, it is also confirmed to be part of the power of the Abyss. So an age when the only Great Soul may make man unrecognizable Abyss monsters like Manus. Oh, wait. So if Gwyn hadn't sacrificed his soul to keep the Age of Fire burning, then the Age of the Dark Soul would have been going, which would have been the Age of man warped into monsters. That doesn't sound good either. Alright, we'll put some damage on him. Let's go fight him now. Alright, we got this. Right? Okay. Here we go. Big ol' hand like Midna. Alright. So we actually can cheese him. Let's see if the damage sticks on him. Right. Yep. Don't remember my timing. Right. He does that. Nope. Not quick enough. There he goes. Cat says, we never really know what the age of man would be, because all the game's canonical endings, another soul replaces the current sacrifice to the first flame. Huh. Wait, so are Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 all in the same universe? Because I wasn't clear about that. I wasn't sure if they were like parallel stories or like Zelda, where it's like set in the same world, but it's got a timeline with a fracture and all that kind of stuff. Well, that was poorly done. Alright, heal. Personal fan theory of mine is that Bloodborne is the age of man. Huh. I heard Bloodborne is super tough. From what I heard. Dark Souls 2 is the hardest of the Dark Souls games. I don't know how hard Demon Souls is compared to Dark Souls. And then I heard Bloodborne is harder than any of the Dark Souls games. And Demon Souls, or not Demon Souls, the Japanese set one, Sekiro, is the hardest of the FromSoft titles. There we go. That's what I heard. And I keep going to pawn shops when I get the chance, looking for used games. If I pick up Dark Souls 2 or Demon Souls, we'll play that one. Whichever one I find first, probably. Won't be right away because we got some other games we got to catch up on too. I got to finish getting 100% in Tears of the Kingdom. And we got Guardians of Azeroth to play. Okay. Is that new? Ah, thought we got away from that. Okay. Nope. I don't know your timings yet. We've also got weird combos. Get away from that. Know that one. I don't think I've ever gotten away from damage rolling right from you. Not that I get away from damage rolling left much. Like that. Cat says, the games are not exactly in the same world, but they all set deeper in the cycle of sacrifice at the first flame. This is the first loop where Dark Souls 1 player replaces the god that started the sacrifice cycle? I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's see. Chasm of the Abyss. Alright. Down. Always prey on top of your enemies. Whether they are parallel worlds or in sequence is not clear, but landmarks from earlier games can be seen in later games. That's cool. I also like when they plan ahead enough to where you can see things from later games that showed up in earlier games. That doesn't happen very often. It requires a lot of planning, but when games do it, it's pretty cool. I'll lead you by quite a bit. There we go. Alright, I think we're going to trim some health off of Manus again. That guy is brutal. Alright. Yeah, take care of you guys first. Okay. Okay. Contact damage is rough. Alright, where were we? We were over here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Face towards you. We're in a line with you, right? There we go. Just a, yeah, hair. Alright. There may be a bit of that, but it's hard to know if they just turn some flavoring from the earlier game into a full meal. Yeah. Also, I heard there were actually 2 FromSoft games on GameCube, but they're card-based games. Seems like an odd change in game direction. We're using the wrong arrows. Okay, nope, we got him there. This is Aristoy. Welcome to stream. Hope you're having a good one. Never heard of From Software games other than the Souls-likes and the Armored Core, to be honest. I don't know if they were called the same studio or something, but I heard that there was FromSoft games on GameCube. Like 2 of them. Also, I heard that they're very hard, but they're card-based. Gonna go look them up. Okay, yeah, there are some FromSoft games on GameCube. Did you recognize the names? And just not connect that FromSoft made those games? Or is that your first time hearing about those games? That happens to me occasionally. I'll know of a developer and I'll know of a game and not connect that those two are connected. Lost Kingdom 1 and 2. I would never have found them otherwise. I don't recognize any of the games. There's a YouTuber that I catch occasionally called GameCube Galaxy. And he's doing like a... I don't know if he's still doing it or if he's changed his video types, but he was doing all GameCube games and doing them in different series, like every Disney IP GameCube game, and do a video on like 20 or 30 games that came out for that. Also Rune 1 and 2. I think I've heard of Rune. Or maybe I'm thinking of Ruin. That could be 2. Because there's another game called Ruin. I remember that on Nintendo DS, I think. I don't think it was Game Boy. Could have been Game Boy or DS. It was a mobile. Or like a, handheld. Alright. He's under half. I think that's as much cheese as we can really get away with. Alright. And... heal. All GameCube games? Yes, he has a complete collection of all GameCube games. Took him years to get it. He just actually completed his collection. Hold on. I don't know if he's got all European GameCube games yet. He's got all the US GameCube games. 651 games is a lot of games. Yeah. But that's his whole channel is GameCube. Alright, traverse the white light. Alright, so we get a little bit of an advantage here, because he's down half health. So if he doesn't kill us right away, we might have a chance. That's not even enough. I didn't know there were 651 games. I just know that he had a complete collection. Okay, so what can I be doing differently in order to better fight Manus here? I'm willing to take advice. Airsoy says, yikes. Yeah, I definitely went and consulted his channel to see how many Lord of the Rings games there were, because I wanted to have all the Lord of the Rings games. Let's see. My brother played The Third Age, but he played it on PS2. I remember he did that, and I saw bits and pieces of it, but we'll be playing blind across all 4 GameCube games for Lord of the Rings. So that's The Hobbit, Third Age, Two Towers, and Return of the King. I managed to get the Two Towers and Return of the King just last week. Wasn't too bad. It's 15 for one and 17 for the other. That's why I keep going to all the all my local pawn shops. It's because they have pretty decent game collections, especially older games, and they price them pretty good. At least as good as eBay. Let's see. When in doubt, stay behind him. Gives you more time to reposition. Not sure whether dark resist or physical resist is more important against Manus, but both are very useful against him. Magic and physical resist are good against Manus. So I don't think we have anything better armor-wise to wear. Magic defense, flame defense, lightning defense, physical defense. That seems pretty good. I don't know that we need this. That's probably actually better. Okay. Down, down. I don't want to cheese Manus all the way. I don't mind knocking some of his health down because he's brutal, but another idea would be to start using jump attacks, but I'm not sure if you're used to doing those. Not on purpose. Oh, come on. It's not the right word, but he feels floppy. Just very messy attacker. And his range is infinite. Plus, you gotta really know when you can attack if you use jump attacks. Yeah, I've done it occasionally on purpose, like once or twice, but most of the time when I do a jump attack, it's not something I'm trying to do. So it hit him, just didn't take him down. Weird. Weird, weird. Alright. Yeah, much harder without the helm. Got her. Okay, we'll skip the bow and we'll go after him. Did you save the Easter egg earlier in the dungeon? Save the Easter egg? I don't know what you mean. Save the Easter egg. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Alright, here we go. Ah, come on. Yeah, it's just brutal. You know what? I'm gonna cheese him. There's someone you can save here in the Abyss, and if you do, they're available as a... Really? I didn't know that. Someone you can save in the Abyss. Oh, do we have to get invaded? Because we've got a bit of humanity. Where's our humanity? There we go. Rest. Reverse hollowing. There we go. Remember the white cat you found here? The one you gotta save is around the path you took to reach her. Ooh. Was that... Where was that? Hold on. Well, if we're gonna go looking for stuff. Better to have a helmet. I think that was that to the left? Like this way? Right. Come on, take a straight path. All right. One of you is one of the witch women. Think. Maybe not. That was over this way though, right? Maybe not. To the left after the bridge, or you can take the last elevator you unlocked in Artorias' Arena. Allows you to save redacted boss cutscenes. The main story change if you did this first. Huh. To the left. Hold on. To the left after the bridge. Wait, which bridge? Okay. Okay. Oh, the scary one that we walked across over here. There we go. Got lucky. So, bridge. Left after the bridge. What, down there? No. I can't be right. Came under here. Nothing to the right. Left after the bridge here? No, that just goes there. Right, that puts us here. Which is above those guys. Missed it. Yes, this one. Missed it. I remember you fell and saw the white cat immediately after. I forget, is this an illusory wall? Ooh. Got more illusion walls? I don't know where there'd be an illusion. Gonna look up whether we're looking for an illusory wall. Aristoy says, gotta go, it's getting late. Thanks for stopping by, Aristoy. Have a good night. Here? No, that would have made sense though. Kind of between the pillars. We fell here? Let's go take these guys out. And these guys. Maybe it's back behind these guys. Yeah, I don't see anything. Nothing down there. Yep, it's an illusion. Looks like a corner between the path to the lift and the prism stone? Oh, so it's not even down here. It's further up. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to cheese Manus here. Get him targeted. In my second playthrough, I'll probably play through with a guide. Try and catch some of the stuff I missed. There we go. Corner between the path to the lift and the prism stone. So it's before the bonfire that we keep respawning at. The photo location includes a photo of a lantern in the background. So, yeah, probably quite far. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably somewhere up between the fire we're at, right? Our most recent fire. And the, was it ruined mansion area? There's lots of little areas in there. Stuff could be hidden in. But I want Manus down. I'm still not sure if we should even go after that dragon or not. I would like to, but he stomped us so bad. Well, that's why we get arrows. Oh, I wonder if you can beat Gwyn with arrows. It'd be really hard to maintain distance. And since we're a dex build, with our main weapon being a rapier, we're not really equipped to go fight dragons. Need big swords for that stuff. Or Gao with his giant bow. Alright. Here we go. Woo! Here we go. Haha! Cheesed you! Whoa! Is that Manus? Soul of Manus. That doesn't look like Manus. That doesn't look like a dude. Can we help her? Who are you? What are you doing down here? Hold on, we got a fire. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what to do for you. Let's see. I know you can beat Capra Demon without even being in Lower Undead Berg. You throw firebombs from Upper Berg. But I do think they put Gwyn in the middle of nowhere with no Geo to stand above the arena for that very reason. That is Dark, the NPC that started the whole DLC. Oh! Wait, she's the girl that we saw back at the lake? Hold on. Wait, what if we... Alright, first off, level up. Yeah. Okay. Now, repair. Just in case. Okay, warp. Back to Sanctuary Garden? No, Ulasal Sanctuary, right? That's where the mushroom lady was? Oh, sorry, that is dusk. I was reading as that's really dark. Like that's... Like it's a bad thing. Dusk. Dusk is the NPC that started the whole DLC. Okay, so she is the one that we met back at the Hydra Lake. Change back to this. There we go.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued
Princess Dusk
and rid us of that terrible primeval human, even halting the spread of the abyss. I salute the grandeur of thine enterprise. Please allow me to express my gratitude. I thank thee, as do we all.
Elizabeth's mushroom. Hidden weapon, hidden body. Yeah, right.
I will remember thee, but I will keep thy story to myself.
Well, this is in
the
the
best
past, right?
For thou art come from a time far ahead.
Right.
No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on, for it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us. Not long ago, I had another visitor, a human like thyself, from a faraway time. Only he was dreadfully odious, and I'm afraid that he is still amongst us. He wore a hat and a long black coat.
Oh, we talked to that guy.
Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou needst not hide thy wonder. I am a mushroom, after all. May the flames guide thee.
Hold on, you gave us mushrooms. Soul of Manus. Okay, what's this say? Soul of Manus, Father of the Abyss. This extraordinary soul is a viscous, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Ancient Manus was clearly once human. Okay, so he was human. But he became the father of the Abyss after his humanity went wild, eternally seeking his precious broken pendant. Elizabeth mushroom. Greatly restores HP for a limited duration. Eating this mushroom invigorates the flesh. Greatly restores HP for a limited duration. Dramatic effect can make the difference between a warrior's life and death. Okay. Well, hold on. Silver pendant. Right. Silver pendant reflects dark. So, is this the broken pendant of Manus? Effectively deflects the darks of the... Right. We had this available. I don't know. So yeah, Dusk went to the future in order to allow you to access... to save her in the past. Oh. That's... Get some weird paradox stuff with time. Alright. Well... I think we're going on to Gwyn. So... we still don't have LaSalle Township Dungeon, so there's not another fire we can warp to down there in the actual abyss. Oh, no, the abyss. Wait, no, that's the bottom where we got where we fought the 4 kings of New Londo. That's the abyss there. Oh yeah, saving redacted causes even more paradox. Yeah, I'll definitely have to do a guided playthrough for my second playthrough of the game. Alright, Firelink Shrine. Alright. Let's go after Gwyn. Father of the Flame or whatever. How did we wake him up last time? Was yeah. Hit him with the shield. Right?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
Talk.
I am pleased to see. Is it some?
Okay. Warp.
Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
I could spoil who you would save and what it will change in the main game if you want. Yeah, actually, at this point, we're past. Yes, go ahead. All the walkthroughs would do that as well. Yeah. Yeah, we're already past that stuff, so as long as you're not spoiling anything like fighting Gwyn onwards, I think we're good. Alright. Also, I saw... Right. What is the purpose of these things over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... And another big one. Can we get over there? I don't think we can jump that far. I don't see anything else to do over there. But why have it here if we couldn't get to it? I don't know. You save Sif as a puppy. Oh yeah, the giant dog. And it changes the Sif fight starting cutscene. He recognizes your smell and is reluctant but willing to test your mettle. Oh. Does that mean you don't have to slay him? Because that'd be better. Okay, we probably need to change rings. Reduce lava, no. Flamestone plate. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I would like to not slay the giant dog. I like the dog. Would have been cool if we could have ridden him. This place. Giant circle built around it. But it seems like it was built around it before this happened. There we go. Sorry, she still keeps her promise to Artorias and protects the Abyss, walking ring with her life. Aw. That's sad. Wait, so she must have known Artorias if she made the promise to him. How was she involved with Artorias? Aw. Second swing. Backstab. There we go. I think there's 6 of these guys. The White Knights. Alright. Number 3, the one on the walk. Do not like fighting up here. I don't even like walking up here. Nope. Alright. Well, it's good that you fell. Alright, axe guy. Don't remember your moves. We got so many Black Knight great axes and stuff like that. Ah. There we go. And a heal. She was Artorias' wolf. The reason she is in the abyss and needs rescue is because she went down there with him. Wait, so, okay. Oh. Putting pieces together. Was Artorias from the future and went to the past also? Or did he exist in that time? And then whatever happened, he went into the abyss. Sif went with him. But then he went crazy and came back up again and ended up in that kind of arena thing that we fought him in. But Sif got stuck down there. I think that's what I'm hearing. Part of her resolve is wanting no one else to get corrupted like her master. Also, all his famous deeds that are known in the future are actually your DLC work. All his famous deeds. Oh, sealing the abyss. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that stupid move. Oh, just about got caught there. Nope. Oh, come on. Okay. I will totally use this terrain against you. We actually got pretty close over here once because of this. Come on. Come on, come on. Get it. We got it. We got it. I can't believe that. That's cheese too. Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Okay. Now what? Artorias was from that time, went to seal the abyss, didn't have proper abyss protection, got corrupted. You came from the future with modern protection and finished the job. Oh, yeah. Got a flame to light there. This looks like a Senate building or something. Kind of expected lore to be down here too, though. Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Contains incredible power. Soul of Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Soul of the Gwyn. Soul of the Gwyn? Is that right? Is Gwyn both a name and a title, or is that translation? Lord of Sunlight and Cinder, who linked the first flame. Lord Gwyn bequeathed most of his power to the gods and burned as cinder for the first flame, but even so, Lord Gwyn's soul is a powerful thing indeed. Link the fire. Oh no, I just meant to light the fire. Do we become the first flame now? I think, yeah, we do. Okay. Nuclear boom. Wait, which name am I looking for here as the guy who does Dark Souls stuff? Who's the main guy here? I haven't recognized anybody's names yet from gaming news or anything. I could have missed it too, though. Kat says the promise was from when he gave Sif the thing that allowed her some protection before fleeing to not corrupt her as well. Aww. Linking the fire is the canon ending. Your soul is now extending the age of fire. Wait, but is it extending it like as it is with it not being good, or is it like kickstart it to start over so that there can be good times? Actually, you know what? I'm making assumptions. Was there ever happy times in this game, like prior to us starting up? I mean, there's like human settlements. I assume where there's humans, there's some happiness. But if it's been brutal the entire time, that's not great either. Boy, without that cheese, I don't know how we would have got Manus. That is a tough fight. I think we could have eventually got Gwyn without it, even. But when he got stuck on those rocks, that was too tempting. There's probably all kinds of builds that are made for fighting stuff like that. I like the bow quite a bit, so in a second playthrough, I would be tempted to use the bow, but I would probably want to go with like a two-handed sword or club or something like that, because that's completely different from what we did this time. Okay, Hidetaka Miyazaki, is that the guy that's Dark Souls' main guy? Like, as far as name that appears in public? Because that seems familiar. I don't keep up with gaming news in general. I mostly listen for Nintendo news, so. Sad music. So my thoughts overall on the game. Let's see. I have never played a game like this, really. I went in thinking that this was an important game that a lot of people really liked, and so it was important that I play it so that I understand where people are coming from when they say things are Souls-like. I did not think I would like it as much as I have. So, I definitely like this style of game, and I'm probably going to look for not just the rest of the Dark Souls games, but more in this style too. I think I picked this game up for 25 bucks, something like that. It was completely worth it. Very good game. Deserves the praise that I've heard for it. Kat says, yeah, Miyazaki is the face of Dark Souls. Oh, Leo Ring. No. Wait, does it immediately start over? Or is there something else?
Yes, indeed.
No.
The dark sign brands the undead.
This is new.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
But we just did the end of the world, right? Start a new world, but...
This is your fate.
That's our cloak that we were wearing. Okay, now this is from the beginning. Ooh, how important is that guy? Because he seemed like just a guy. And we got all of our stuff. Huh. Right. Okay, that's... Hold on. Can't shoot through bars? Yeah, we can't shoot the bars. Ah. Strong attack, right. Our creature's got to be stronger this time, right? You're giving us 121 souls. Yes, they have to be stronger. And... Kat says, no one knows whether linking the flame restarts happy times. Games only follow fighters near the end of the current flame. New Game Plus, but starting with all your stuff and some fun surprises. We got all of our cool stuff. Well, we already have this. Does that mean you can go straight to the end? We don't have keys anymore. They took away our keys. And our spells. Looks like they dumped everything from... Oh, because we don't have a bottomless box anymore, right? So they just dumped all that stuff back on us. So much stuff. Where's our ghost sword? Yeah, we still got it. Okay. Okay, we got lots of arrows. Lots of armors. Yeah, it's all of our stuff. Well, maybe we'll do a playthrough for New Game Plus and see how that goes. But I think that's going to be it for now. We've reached the end of Dark Souls. We beat Dark Souls. I guess I'm a Souls player now. Instead of playing games that are described as Souls-like, that don't really seem much like this game now that I played this one. Anyway, well, thanks everybody for coming. Kat, thanks for your tips. Aristoy's gone, but big thanks to Aristoy. He gave a bunch of lore rundown too, so you guys have been great. Been with us pretty much the whole playthrough too. That's really cool. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. Hope you've enjoyed this playthrough as much as I have, which has been a lot. If you have, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and come back for other streams that we're doing. Tomorrow, around the same time, a little bit earlier probably, we're playing Silk Song. And Sunday, Metroid Prime 2. Next week at this time, probably going to be playing a horror game because that's Halloween. Yeah, we'll probably play something short. And we still got to finish up Tears of the Kingdom 100%, which we're pretty close on. Anyway, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.